but not man of the
Me
same.
know.
When I sit
But
down
him
and
outside of them. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not hear it, boy. Me have to look on that rasta.
Yeah, man. Want me deal with them place, man. Put them in them place, man. Them
Me
man.
laugh until one me say you don't chat to me. So you go away.
I won't tell that. Won't tell that. Until Dayton come say. Until Dayton come say. You can't chat to me now. Because Crystal beat up on a center and you run go down a Western and go seek refuge. Yo. Boy, so them sound. Now them sound. That's it. Canon Warming, that's it. Anytime I win, I one place I win. And I buy the biggest margin. When nobody can beat.
Yeah, man.
So them still attack foolishness in this putting like
Is that thing them want change one code of conduct when them want to change up. So why me I say no? And I said, well, the thing is remain the same as it is.
yeah.
Change nothing.
Warmington the Bruce Golden City and at the same time. Yeah, because that's them plan, you know, them come, them want to change this and that, you know, because you don't say who and who buy them votes and come in. Yeah?
They can't change none of them government.
That is the point.
Oh.
That is the point.
They only can make suggestions, that's all they can do.
Why? Well, I'm going to yell
Yeah, make theater. Yeah.
Yeah, why? That's me done. Yeah, man, we there upon the field, man.
Yeah, I'm there upon the rock.
Start with the thing there for you.
Yes, doctor just sent me the thing.
Yeah, we send it to him. We have to send it back to him, and him say give thanks. You know, he might come and come here.
Yeah, man. For respect. So when I go out.
Yeah, man, we there either run through or go on to the whole thing go on. We see the ice here and tough can again. If I want to go man, I do the thing. Like I buy a squad, one company, they market me, them say I'm involved and I give them contract. But at the end, they're not no wrong. They're not nothing to charge it. So why I try to tarnish the man name if you're not nothing to charge him?
That's what them do. That's what them do all the while. They might come and pop up from propaganda from early and later. And that you hear the blogger them attack out.
Yeah, boy, man, when I see it.
Yeah, you know, it's dark and get the blackers them fine touch.
Yes.
So run with that.
Yeah, and them clear man say not knowing it and them still have
Yeah, but I told them clear, you know.
Hold on the scooty. You want your O'Keefe. You want your O'Keefe.
Yeah, but I like.
Yeah, but no nobody make truck compound with life. Them boy do not compound with life.
We can't leave them dirty labor right here.
Them duck, oh, you know, hear him?
Yeah, man, when he come over our life, he want people talk to him good.
And last night him come over here, remember?
He want keep talk to him decent. Fuck
You know, you
you
have big
want to boy, man. Like him getting strength to come up over TFP around him.
Tell O'Keefe come on like, well I know when O'Keefe come on this and tell O'Keefe say, if you go pay a barrel chicken, there's time you go ask him to come up by like same time. That's time you go pay a barrel chicken.
Suppose you're the man attack. Yeah, so wait. I'm Virginia.
What go on with me today? Yeah. The same I go on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to yell up David. Big up David.
Big up Spliffy and the rest of the platform.
Respect.
I'm a spliffy man, a squitty.
Yeah, there's
I'm a
mix up
spliffy
your
man,
name.
a squitty. A squitty man.
Spitty 16.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're good though.
Yeah, man, I never hear nothing go on today, you know, because it's kind of busy.
Yeah, I will put thing go on, man. You see, all the father, we got court today, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got court to the court when the court never start. Because them defense lawyers say that the prosecutor want to ambush them. Them send the document them to them late. Something like the 26th of September or something like that. I want them to start case when them send the document to them so late.
So that's being said, them not get to go through the file properly.
Right. So they must say they want to ambush them and that's not right. And them not working.
No, that's right. Them have to give them time to read
Of course.
the file, you know.
Of course. So them say they go keep putting Africa so them a deal with it till it's done. That's it.
Yeah.
But look how much time, how long the case passed. They must have said that about 3 months ago, say people them have them think if they really want to deal with the case. Look like them are making work.
If they really see something in it, but I don't think they see anything in it. That's why they might drag it out so long.
Maybe. You never know. Never know. And we see again in the news, a father, a Christian, and them are hunting because them say look like a man alive, look a 13-year-old girl and daughter.
Yeah, man, me say must see molest her and like her no old friend.
Yes, because him have them recorded a man as people before.
What's critical and near to Father Rustino?
Eh?
Yeah, man, I don't want to place name Bailey Stats in a Azan constituency.
But them say it's a bright girl, you know, she passed to go to school at
Immaculate.
passed to go Immaculate and she for them cancer to go to school and say she well bright. The man analyzed and a big police man a different story about she did sick and she ready for go to school. All kind of story man get the police there. Them say
What a wicked man.
They have too much wicked man we get picked, man.
I tell you.
The one offspring, brother.
Yeah, man, a wickedness that, man.
The one offspring, eh?
I hope Bloom said them are clear. I hope Bloom said they're clearing. A real rich chatter.
No man, the IC a tough time thing no matter about the IC man.
Okay.
Can you say nothing there if you charge it?
I think yeah, you're like where we get clear to, you know. But
No.
also, sure, we not get
Nah man, real rate no clear man. In case never start today. He never start today. Yeah, but my cool up this 39 and we're getting us some business. Dav. What go on Dav?
What's up?
Sky is up. What's up?
Is the sky up? Yeah, man, I listen to the conversation and it sound interesting, so I say, me bug on.
Oh, so we have
We're going to tap the screen. Tap the screen for early, you know. We have camera portrait. Fast.
Is the topic?
Yeah, man, just tap the screen. Man, skit it. Yeah.
What you have by you?
What me have on my mind?
Yeah.
Boy, the only thing me have on my mind, I know me I say, boy, things was in hand the other day, but since things I get back out of hand, you know, so I mean, I understand why really I take place if it is a political movement or just man, or just wicked.
The crime?
Huh? Yeah, in terms of crime.
Oh, the crime.
Yeah.
I must say like, must say a conspiracy, if you turn it up, you must say turn up the thing.
I think
Yeah.
we're going to come to where, you know, Squitty.
Eh?
I wanted boy. Man, them go find out, but all the man, them, you know, deal with the thing. Deal with it too. Fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
Them like, man, I'm leak right there. By week, them man, they get flag over fire. By the week, some them, some man, them get flag.
I think they find them because they left our shoes there.
The commissioner of police, no, the security minister, I say, them in a good position with the case right now.
Incarceration, you know. Send out the, you know.
Because it's one of the boy, there's the mastermind behind it. They hold him down in a money in a January gun. So I him send out the hit on them.
In their road, same way. In their road, same way.
No, man, they're behind bars.
Yeah.
Oh.
The commissioner say I want retaliation from about 2 years ago, you know. So, well,
Yeah. So we don't want them on the live and politicize it, you know?
yeah.
We don't want it.
Yeah.
And that we have to refrain ourselves. Because remember, we fear, you know. I mean, like, we need to fear.
But Ian, he coming at the observer already now. There's the Ghanaian standard EMOS, otherwise known as bull.
No, I know him.
Famous.
Hit man them, you know. The Amos were inside it. I know him, so no, a family them alive, you know.
Yeah.
And his family get
They
alive.
said, yes, but there's a reprisal. There's a reprisal.
Yeah, this is a
He wanted to, you know, buddy. He wanted, you know.
Yeah, he been wanted.
He wanted to, you know.
Them say him.
Yeah.
Go run and speak up. Them say him. The youth inside when they hear us when it want. Like him do some analyze. You remember I chuck with the root over the girl? I come from one.
Yeah.
A film needs, you know. It look like them say him go for analyze the chop man and must analyze other people. So that's where them come from.
Mercy.
And the 4-year-old. And the 4-year-old a fear daughter. Yeah, the 4-year-old a fear daughter too, you know.
No, our cousin dad. You have a son.
Cousin daughter. All of my family.
Yeah.
So, but we say we don't want use it. No one say quality center put up back there. You know, we're also stupid if we really know the root where it come from. And we can't reason. Because we're intelligent, you know. We don't reason stupidity.
Because
We know it, you know.
we know walk and straight people get there, we don't come like a PNP them.
No, we that. We got facts. Yeah, we that. We want to hear. So we hear now. We don't want to.
Yesterday. Him break it down and
Yeah,
I tell
man.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like I say, I later like PNP.
retaliation.
Yeah, all I know is I did look at the youth there. Damon Crawford, the team area, you know.
No, I don't
It's
know.
not his area.
Them say.
Commodore. Nah, man, but Commodore pretty Damon Crawford.
No, it's not his.
Yeah, but some people last night come from Anita Edley place. Go cemetery.
No, man, but Commodore is pretty. Crawford, that man. But with the cemetery there, with the
Yeah, man, them say a fair place.
No, it's not his. Let me tell you, it's not his. It's Nita Edley Place. You see, Commodore, remember the highway park, divide Commodore from Yorkton, right? That's the highway. You see, over where Commodore, there where church there, lead right back up to Church Road, Riversdale area, right? There's a Church Road going back. That's our Headley Nita.
Amos. Most of the people that are related to him.
We're not talking about that.
Man, I'm family them. We're not talking about
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the constituents, whose it is. It's not Damian. Damian go right back to York and that's it.
No man, the member of parliament come out and speak and it was Damien Crawford. It was on the news and it was on
It was on the cemetery. It was on the cemetery now.
But
It was
Natalie
Nation
Nita
Radio.
was on the news too, you know. Well, Natalie Nita was on the news on TVJ last time speaking, you know. Natalie Nita was there with the Prime
Because
Minister
them a bother. Them a
and the
bother.
Commissioner of Police.
I'm telling you.
Them a bother.
Where
It's
Damian
bother
is,
for
it's
Damian.
bother Damian. It's
Yeah,
not
bother.
area. It's Natalie area. I am from there, so me I tell you what me know.
It's really crazy comment. Them say Edley Nita. Yeah, man, come out and speak. Yeah.
Study not pretty. Study.
Yeah, I saw this man look a 4-year-old brother, nice, beautiful little girl.
And then she lose her mother. You know the girl with the walk out of the church.
No, I don't fear mother, man.
Yeah, that
But I
they
better
say.
get 10 years now.
No, man, our cousin.
I better get lost.
They say little girl mother. Cause them a
That's
say
what them say squinty, them say her mother.
Our mother, man, our cousin, so our cousin daughter.
The 4-year-old, a fear her mother with the chucky lick down.
No,
Got them say squinty.
I want her family, I say so, you know.
no, ma'am, them say, he's our cousin's son. He's our cousin daughter. She has a son.
No one daughter she have.
No, it's a son she have, man.
He have a son.
Yeah, man, it's a son she have.
Right. He's our cousin daughter. If you read the comment, you will see people are telling in their comments. Kenisha said she has a son.
Yes,
But that-
man, and son she have.
Come on, family, and I say our mother already gone when the chuck. No. I true. I mean, I get it wrong. The girl related to Amos.
Yeah, so one of them are Amos. They're related.
Yeah. The girl, the mother related to Amos.
Yes, they're related. All of them are Amos.
Yeah, one of them related to Amos. Yeah.
And the brother inside where they want is a Amos too.
Yes.
But Squitty, you know a girl always come on your show where she says she and Amos a family, you know. Sometimes she come on your show. I don't know if you can remember her still, one girl. The same year up on your thing and she say she come from over them side, she and Amos a family. If I know you a neighbor then, if it's not you a neighbor, but one of them show she always.
They are call it Big Yard. They are say Big Yard. Amos.
Yeah. Alright, but we have something we want to debate right now. We want to talk about. I see them still talk about the imitation gun if them get the same time as a real gun. What do you think about that?
It's pretty because them are using the rap. And then one of the rap really, and just them go step with the angle. And then one of them in a position.
Yes, Squitty, if them hold them on it and the gun paint up and look like a real gun, well, you know, so them supposed to get done for it. You understand me, Squitty?
And if they hold them, when they do a crime, or commit a crime at the time, they forget the real to go. But like, normally they just search and see pan him.
But you can still get more fast.
Squitty,
That's the good one.
Squitty. From the spell gun, like a the real gun. You go to the time for the whole with it.
So question.
One at a time. Let me hear what you say. Let me hear your take on it.
Because I heard some conversation and
Yeah, well on the damn. Now we soon come to here.
high gun. So what the result if they really hit
Well on the damn. Well on down. What you say, Ian?
Yeah.
When you look on it, when you watch the music video and the chronic laws and the popcorns and the with the gun them in them hands,
Yeah, prop gun there.
and you see it, yes, you see it physically with your eye. Now, which part those guns play? They play for acting.
Yeah, because I prop gun them.
Okay, so how you travel with them guns?
I think of the people who have the prop company, the prop company them and them supply them.
So you buy your son a gun, a water gun, I don't know what I mean, imitation.
You don't think of water gun? You don't think of the water gun I'm talking about? You don't think of the water gun?
So if a water gun come black, is it? If it come black, where you put it at?
Yeah.
It's a gun.
Yeah.
So yeah, imitation gun, water gun, and real gun. Now, real gun have
Yes, so them say water gun too.
Yes, water gun, glass as imitation gun, you know.
Yeah.
So me would support.
No, you say them want them to forget the same thing man with the water gun.
No, that's it, yeah. Once you hold him with the gun, and you know say it can't, and because remember you know, as a live firearm holder, if you discharge your weapon, you have to destroy anything in front of you once you discharge it. You understand? So what rules go for the fake gun? If the real gun, the rules are if you discharge your weapon and point it at anything, you have to destroy. Now, how you pull a fake gun and destroy anything?
What you mean destroy? Like what you mean? I don't understand.
Use it
The first rule.
Use it to kill somebody.
Yeah.
So them rap people fake on all of that.
No. What am I? No, that man use knife and rap.
We don't talk about knife. We talk about gun. Man get sick on him, get nervous.
Yeah, so gun repair something that's already here. When you say, when you say with a license gun, when we point it on something and fire it, you have to destroy the gun.
No man, once you point your gun at any, you have to destroy it. The rule that you know, the first rule that you know. Don't pull
You
a
have to
gun,
destroy it and discharge it. Destroy or discharge?
Destroy, eliminate, terminate.
You have to,
I could have been your brother
mash up
and
your
you put
gun.
a gun for him.
No, you target. You have
Or
to
the
destroy
target
your
not
target.
target. Not destroy, it's discharge. You must discharge it.
Don't mean you must destroy the
Destroy.
No, you're not going to destroy, you're going to
No,
discharge it.
have to destroy. Once you pull your weapon, that means your life is in danger.
Danger.
Right, so you have
If
to
your
bust
life
the
is in
gun.
danger, you have to get rid of the target. That's
Yes,
why
you
you
have
pull
to,
it.
but you don't must analyze them. You can shoot them at them foot.
No. Mm-mm.
You have to analyze them.
Yes.
I don't believe in another one.
If you have license gun and a man could
That's a gun law.
If you have license gun and a man go, you don't have to analyze him. You can just mash him up.
But him see a man can come back out win in a court and mash you up.
What do you mean within a court?
Yes.
Then you have a right to mash him up.
No man, once you shoot a man, you have a license firearm hole and you shoot somebody and you're not dead. You have to face the court.
You have to face the court.
Of
Yes.
course, I
Because
was.
the court will say, yeah, but Squitty, the court is going to say, why did you pull your weapon?
Because your life is under threat.
Then why you don't eliminate the threat?
Not true,
Because it's
Ian.
necessary.
Then you shouldn't pull your weapon. That means your life never under threat.
You can, oh, you mean? Then, all right.
You're gonna lose the
you
gun.
can police.
You're gonna lose, Squitty, you're gonna lose the gun.
So,
And the man have a turn around, sue you. You might end up sue you for damages. Because you damage him.
so Ian,
And you might say, one.
let me ask you a question. So if I fly some firearm holder, I feel use him firearm, meaning him have to analyze the man after.
Yep.
Because that's the law of the Firearm Act.
No, Ian, don't
believe in that.
No.
A serious thing, man. A serious thing. Because I have friends who have license firearm.
Firearm, it has nothing to do with me and you, Canon.
No, I don't think so, Ian.
No, man, Squitty, man. Well, I know, man. I know me, make it up in a Squitty. Enough, alright. You know, man, used to pull them weapon and fire shot in a year and dance and anything there.
Yeah.
It's illegal, you know.
Yeah, me know.
Alright, cool. So a man, hope you take your life. Seriously. And you decide, say, you're shooting him foot.
Big up me now. Yeah.
For you're shooting him foot, right? No problem with that. But that man turned around and said, he don't know you. And you don't see him and shoot him. Remember, no, you aren't even in front of the judge, you know. The judge don't want to hear nothing from you in a critical. Guess what? You're supposed to know the rule that you and him don't stop.
But you have evidence. You have evidence and you have witness.
No, but the judge don't want to hear from you because you know
Not me,
the
from
rule.
the witness.
No.
You have witness.
Titi, you're going to charge the wounding with intent. That's your charge, you know. Your charge is going to be wounded within a probably illegal firearm. You hear
Yes,
that?
because the firearm becomes
But the judge
illegal
can't
now, you know.
compromise.
You use the firearm, not following the rules and the law of the Firearm Act. Nobody will tell you to shoot a man enough. You're going to shoot people in the foot. And shoulder.
If you pull the gun and you fire it, you know must have been shooting in the head or in the chest.
Then why did you?
Chest, no head.
Then, hold on.
Huh? We're going to find it, partner. We soon find it and read it.
I can find it quickly, because I think you can
I'm
live.
going to find it because that's all Draconian, yeah? So,
But a serious thing still.
Yeah, it's a serious thing. Switzerland know a lot of friends that, you know, you can fire. If the person, all right, if the person run from you, you shoot him in the back. You know, problem still.
of course.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
No, well,
Because you are a moving target is no threat.
Hold on, the person in front of you, I come arm you and kill you, and you decide that you can push shot.
Well, I know. You see, if you have a knife or a machete or tattoo, you can do it.
Dead, pretty, and alive. That's the only way out.
Yes, you can do that, of course, but you don't have to analyze them all the while.
Then pretty,
And you're not going to prison.
that means, oh, you know, if you come with the knife and stab in your heart, oh, you know you won't analyze.
Reflex.
Well, I know. You see, I think they're reflex. A man can
With it.
you know, and you go so bloom and you fire a wild shot, and they catch you
Yes,
in the
no
inside.
reflex.
Listen, alright.
So which part you want to shoot in, Spirit?
Alright, suppose it's a license.
Tell me, if you have a knife, match it, where that shoot?
Alright, suppose it's a license gun, man. It's a license gun, man.
So you're a knife in?
But you know, say I know all the while you dry your gun, you have
Yes.
to fire.
But you know, so I know all the while you dry your gun, you have to fire it. You have to charge it. You have to fire it and charge it.
Yes.
You're not supposed to try and use it.
Yeah?
No, if it, remember, I know, Spirit, last suit, the person who was threat to you, you know, come sue you now, you know. And remember, you could have 1,000 witnesses. The first the judge will ask you, what's the rule of the firearm? Yeah,
No,
can you repeat?
Sometimes the judge can look beyond that, man. You have to look on the circumstances. Though the rule says they're supposed to destroy.
Yeah, but you're still under lawsuit, you know.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Remember, you're still under lawsuit.
Alright, hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Yeah. Alright, listen this. Listen this, sir.
Yeah. Alright, listen this. Listen this, sir.
Hold on.
When a license
Under the law
holder
and FLA guidance,
may discharge.
the discharge of a firearm
Under the law
allowed
and
only
FLA
in certain
guidance,
lawful
the discharge of a firearm is allowed only in certain lawful
If the
circumstances.
discharge is
1.
done in
Lawful protection.
of one
If the discharge is done in lawful protection of one person or property, or of the person or property of someone else. 2. Shooting a trespassing animal. Discharging a firearm to deal with a trespassing animal is permitted. 3. Under the direction of civil or military authority. If a civil or military authority, example, someone authorized by law, gives direction, discharge is permitted. 4. Ministerial permission. If there is explicit permission from the Ministry of Charge for a discharge. Consequences, if someone breaches these rules, example by doing a gun salute or discharging unlawfully, the firearm may be seized by the police. The license may be revoked. They may also face fines and or imprisonment.
Then come right down with me at the telephone.
But
No,
Ian,
fear God. Yes.
Ian.
Go first, lady. Yeah.
when you utilize a firearm, right, is to protect self and the property, right? That is why you utilize firearms, to protect self and property. Protecting self and property doesn't mean that you are going to analyze an individual. Protecting self and property means protecting yourself as much as you can. So when you attack, but so if you're being attacked, or for example, as long as you never say attack, as long as you pull your firearm, the law is if you pull your firearm and you don't engage it, you can be charged as a licensed firearm holder. That much I know. However, I don't know of no part in the law when them handing you that certification that says when you're on training, that says when you pull your firearm, you must kill or unalive. Sorry, not the word kill. Unalive the target.
All right.
It says protect yourself.
So protection means.
But if you pull it, hold on here, now give a chance. If you pull it and you do not engage, you will be charged, and that's the law under the FLA. But if there's nothing in the law that says you have to unalive that target.
Okay.
Just like all your police them don't have to unalive the target. You must protect yourself as much as you can. You can protect yourself without unaliving a target.
Was a shot in the air.
No. You must protect yourself. As long as you pull it, you have to engage it. You can be charged. If you even attempt to like threaten somebody and put your gun on your waist, you just put your hand on your waist and hold your gun on your person. You can be charged for it.
Intimidation.
The moment you touch it, you must use it, but it doesn't mean that you must analyze the target.
So what on the first
You just say you can back it and push it and
discharge
go,
it.
boy, and make it run.
Because the law still speaks. Listen, as a licensed firearm holder, it does not mean that the law that governs the land different from the law that governs you as a firearm holder.
Yeah, but this is what I say to you in the first lady. Do not point the word point your weapon at the target. Have to be
Unless you engage. Yes, but it doesn't mean you're going to unalive the target.
You are walk road. Well, if after be engaged for your pack your gun enough, so when you pull out your gun for that man where you ain't
to unalive is to protect yourself so you can listen. If you're a good shooter, right, and somebody attacks you, the first thing you're going to do is to pull your firearm and you're going to shoot them in the hand that has the gun. You're not going to try to shoot them.
So you just shoot a man with a gun, a point you and you want to shoot.
I am being attacked. Listen, if I am being attacked, you understand me? The first thing I'm going to do is want to kill that.
You have to neutralize him still. No matter where you take him, you have to neutralize. That neutralize means...
Yeah, me going to want to neutralize the target. But
neutralize. It doesn't matter.
Use that. Neutralize, but not analyze.
So neutralize. Remember, you know, the warhead... No, it can't shoot vital points, you know, and the person still bleed out, you know.
Yeah, hear what you're saying now. You never said neutralize the target, you know.
No, once you point, you have to destroy. They use the word destroy still. So you want to use the big word neutralize. When I'm
not train you as like a firearm holder. Them army men alone, them and the police them then tell them say destroy. Where you talk about? Them regular civilians say you have to destroy the target. It's a protect your
First lady, don't go around as a licensed firearm and shoot people in them foot. And
no, but
even if you're being attacked, you know, even if you're being attacked, your duty is make sure say you alone there. You're not supposed to be the second person again.
Number one, by right, if you analyze something or you engage a firearm, you don't even know what it was. You can't tell them exactly what happened. You just have to tell them, say, listen, I engage, I pull and I shoot and I don't know where it ends up and it's done.
Well, a point back contest, you get gun. Pretty, you get gun. No, I'm not gonna do anything but the boy that come with a buckle, you know.
I'm not talk that like them trainer for just target.
No man, see that. I'm telling you, that's how they train you. That's how I DPP or charge you to, you know.
Well.
So, how the DPP or charge a man to your safe gun?
Alright, well, I'm going to with Dava say. I want to talk long time. Dav, what you say now?
Now, pertaining to the water gun, me did talk about still, you know. So I was saying that
yeah, man.
a lot of people complaining that how can they charge person for water gun? You understand me? So me did want if it really goes off it true.
Yeah, man. Them say any gun, any fake gun. But you should I get the same 15 here?
No, sir, you have to look on the circumstances. So, no, we have a lot of ties gun all over the place because persons buy tie gun give their children.
Some of them look real.
Yeah. Well, me have 2 children and I never buy a tie gun give them. You understand? Because me not make them practice for now.
We saw people soldier. Well, I'm soldier. I could talk to some people. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would never buy a car and give my children.
You can't soldier know about them things. All right.
But you know why them do the law like that though, Chris? You know why them do the law like that? I think they because them trying to encourage parents not to buy guns at all. I agree with them. Tie gun or no tie gun. Do not encourage your kids to use anything named GUN. I believe in law that empires to say that toy gun or otherwise. Can remember, I know. Yeah. No, but remember, I believe it's okay. It means that No, but yeah, I remember saying what them might try to is nip it from down in the bud at it.
Me used to get alcohol water gun. Me used to get alcohol water gun.
But I get few with time. No, it's a more dangerous time now. Don't buy them not name gun. Nothing at all.
Water gun.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, when a man look at this, he say a wife full of water.
Squitty. Is it against the law? Is it against the law? Well, I know, Squitty, is it against the law? Listen, when I have no feeling, is it against the law to own it? So why do you need it? It's against the law, so why do you need it? It's against the law, Squitty. Everything is against the law. Everything is against the law. All of them is against the law. To have it, so why have it? Why do we need to break the law? To bring them in, yes. Them bring them in. I think there's a certain system for it.
How so much of them in high store?
Well, I know, Squitty. You come in the system illegal. Come in the system illegal. You have to remember, come in the system illegal. Remember, it's a law, Squitty. But what I'm saying to you, Squitty, it's a shocker when it comes to gun. Because let me tell you of an experience. One of my squaddy lose it mentally because of a situation. It wasn't a tar gun, it was a drill. There was a situation and them jar down on the man, but the man think of the bad man. And but go on him hip when having jail on him. And you know the outcome of that. And the man take it to hard. And go up. Because a jail man did that, but he couldn't decide that in a split second. Man, I go for him hip, come up with something in your hand. You don't wait for him to decide that one. Yes, you see? So you cannot, there is no go around the system. If them say don't have it, you don't have it. Because guess what? No man now will decide if a real gun or a fake gun when you're talking. You don't have that, you might have a heart attack. Ian, may I come to you, Ian? Hold on. No man now will decide when you hold him, when a man hold you up, Squitty, you don't have the fright where you get. You can't know if a real gun or a tie gun. So you know if you have none, the police pull with it, you just get with it. Simple, you don't walk with it. It's simple. You understand me?
Especially when they're black.
Squitty, then you ever see imitation gun them when they use the music video?
Yes.
No, but they come in under a certain circumstance. Well, I know those that come in with music studio, like man, we do video, they have a special situation feel. Well, no man, you have to do, man. You have to do because we have
promote guns in this erratic music that is violent? Why did you put a gun in your hand to brag and boast killing people? Why?
Ian, you never say to yourself where the gun is concerned. Remember first time what enough is cowboy show like a way. Did we run to take up gun? Well, I know. Did we run to take up gun to kill people? Think about it. Just hear me and say to yourself. Did we run to unalive? Did we look to unalive people, Ian, when we were watching cowboys? No. We never think of that. It is simple, Ian. Everybody make them choices, and some make some hard choices, and some make some choices when it makes sense. And we have to understand that. Some man look for the easier way out and him thinks certain way are easier way out at them turn. But we have to understand if there's a system put in place, we have to work with it. Because if I should take up a knife angle and took a man, you think he man make up your mind say if I even a knife angle may have, you know. But you think he might wait if you know if a knife angle may have. Talk truth, Squitty. You about if a man took you from behind with something cold in your head back. Yeah. You about have time to go look if a knife you have a gun. More empty out you have game.
No, sir.
More empty out you have game if you go you escape with your life. So we have to understand there's no give and take because guess what? What has been happening over the years? People have been using intimidation. Shoot who? I'm gonna attack you with one. Hey. Oh, you're just shooting and you're behind. Well, I know.
If I say you're there behind them and they're looking at your head back, you know, you can't move.
Nah, what kind of shoot there, shoot, man?
Your hand head back and you have gun. You have put your gun and a gun in your head back.
But you can't pull it. Man, I will take off your gun. Man, I will take off your gun off of you. Man, I will take your gun off of you.
Because
I will take your gun off of you.
To pull, you get the chance. But diggle daggly, and then I make one wrist and say, yo, me I go down the hard way, you know. And when you do, you put that knife on it.
No. Well, you can't do nothing about that. Yeah, and I say, that this is simple. How you go? There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah.
Suppose a license firearm, right? And you pull the gun. You have to analyze the person. You can't them say you have to discharge, but you have to analyze the person.
No. Not necessarily if it's not a threat to you. If it's not a threat to you, no.
Right. When you pull the gun and you discharge it, right? Because them say you have to discharge it. And you post 2 shots in the ear.
You bust it in the person.
No, not in the ear.
You bust it in the ear.
No, man, then you bust shot in the ear to scare somebody.
So, alright.
Oh, you
So
do that. That man will attack you.
You have to bust it on them to analyze them.
No, not enough time you don't have to do that. It depends on the situation you have. You know, shoot him in the foot if you can. But if a man next man have a next gun, you can't run no to. You ain't no joke when it come to that.
You have a gun, but suppose you have a knife and somebody you protect yourself. And you pop off the gun. You have to analyze them.
You know, no, nothing to that. Nothing, but you know must neither. But you know must neither. Because you can't explain yourself. You know must neither. Because you can't explain yourself. That is self-defense, you know. But you may see it necessary for you discharge around. So it can be twofold on how it goes. Because suppose when him see a knife, he gun, you don't need to fire no shot against it. You understand what I say? You don't need to. You understand what I say? Yeah. So it's a many twofold. But what I'm saying to you is that if when a next man attack you with a gun, why that is a different story. Yes. But enough time, certain things good on man and you could have even do the right thing and you know do it. You just save a man life. You understand what I say to you? Enough situation come up where don't set him to go and spit you and you just about that. You understand what I say? You just
have some gun right now with a pump, the panic where you pump and squeeze it near some big water gun. You know them one there?
The one that they use to fight and don't like them water.
Water wire, yeah. It's big and have a big barrel.
That's like them come with that tree
coming green and red and blue.
Weekend and the wild, hold it for them.
So we have to look and say if you cut the gun black with a red, you understand what I mean? So if it look like an imitation, see that's an imitation gun. Imitation means the gun look like a gun, but it's an imitation. You can't discharge ammunition. More than we shoot the word water gun. The water gun is
no time for that.
Because you can't give your money to no man soldier. We don't have them gun there with that.
But Ian, are they charging you for water gun? Me never hear. Are they charging you for water gun? I think it's an imitation.
Remember when you say water gun?
No, man. I know water gun imitation firearm. Imitation firearm. Water gun different. Imitation different from water gun, you know.
Water gun too?
Yeah. No, man. Me not think that. No, sir. No, sir. And the same thing.
The imitation gun. What is the imitation gun? They see a prop gun.
Yeah, man, the prop one, but water gun in a yeah. But the water gun and the prop gun.
Water gun and the prop gun.
What water gun and a prop gun?
No, prop gun.
Water gun and a prop gun, yeah.
No, that me have to explain this. Me can't go down with the government say, man, I'm going to water gun.
No, but I don't know water gun. I don't know water gun. I don't know water gun.
We don't agree with that.
We don't agree with the water gun, but the imitation gun.
With the prop gun. With the prop gun and the imitation gun are the same thing.
Yeah, them the same thing.
Them the same thing.
Yeah.
Them the same thing.
You can't try a worry. It can use to traumatize other people. Enough time me watch the
But you know,
music.
see, but you know, say, man, hold on, right now, a case there, Ian, hold on there. A case there before he quote, you know, man, a cardboard box, gun, man, hold up the people them with, you know. Cardboard box, you know. Yeah, gun out a cardboard box. And do keep people them. And then hold him there now in their court, right now. The one lie I say, I defend him right now. So I tell you, say, you see gun, oh, Jamaica, people afraid of gun, brother. You have to strict.
You have to strict. And the robbery, end up on that at the charge.
No, man, use imitation gun too. Remember that. You can't box of imitation.
Yeah, a robbery.
A robbery,
that's vacation. That's not illegal. A firearm, I get charged. No, Kitty can't get charged.
Imitation firearm. No, imitation.
I get charged.
Yes, Ian. No, Ian. Imitation. No, Ian.
Now get charged.
Ian, get imitation too.
Pretty. How much money you know? Them and a robbery. But some source of hand. You never know about that yet.
You know about them find the paper gun, you know.
I like that, yes.
No, man. How much money you know right now? Use them source of hand and robbery speaking.
That can't have yes, but you can hold him. Him not no gun.
You know some boy will have some man and cut them and cut them throat and take them chain up at their neck.
Yeah, they know man take a gun.
He don't use no weapon.
You know man use all flour and rob people, you know. Flour in the back, you know. We ambush man and just throw a bag of flour in them face and take when them attack your case.
I look on the little clip when them use it. When we help for them.
And I roll him behind.
Look on it we help for them. Him can see. A bleach and can still use and rob him.
Yeah.
So robbery execution using a deadly substance.
Yeah, then the two charge them get charged for robbery.
Oh, you charge a man for robbery and use it and charge me. We call it surgery.
Imitation, but it's an imitation firearm, bro. It's an imitation firearm. So you have to get charged for it. You have to get charged for it. You have to get charged for it because you imitate you have a firearm.
Look here.
Imitate you have a firearm.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Soldier, so how can it, if it is imitation, how can it be a firearm?
Well, don't ask me. You look like a firearm.
No man, firearm. Don't use the word firearm to say you have to say gun. Firearm is what can discharge a warhead.
Yeah, imitation gun. Imitation gun.
A man can't make a gun at a bowl and paint it black and call it firearm. It's not a firearm, it's discharge a warhead.
Imitation gun.
They use it. What gun?
Them man make gun out a gun man and piece of steel man. What you say? Man make real gun out of board and pipe. We want to get phone of foolishness from. Man make one out of board and pipe. One pump. What you mean? Man make gun.
But it can discharge a warhead. That's what we are saying. It can discharge a warhead.
Yes, so a board he make out a
a water gun can name firearm. But I cannot discharge a warhead.
We think that can be contested in a court.
Yeah, man. Yes, we support you with that. Firearm.
But you say, Ian, what the problem is, what happening is that we're on the border of, what they call it, genocide in Jamaica because of the gun.
Sure.
And we will have to do something drastically. Remember, what is Ian? Man, them say amnesty for gun. How much gun turn in for the amnesty? Just to show you, say you have someone who decides they don't cause mayhem no matter what. You understand what I say to you? Say? So we have to deal with it as how it's supposed to deal with it. You understand what I say to you? Say we border and genocide with the gun in a man. You know how much people died in Jamaica? And alive in Jamaica because of the gun. We can't, there's no leeway to it, right? No, there's no leeway.
Yeah.
All of what we can get to deal with, we have to deal with, brother. So we need, it's a disease. It's a disease in our skin.
Somebody asked, what about the BB gun? The BB gun is a sport in Jamaica now, but it's an ear gun. Right?
Alright, so we're not, yes, but guess what, they would have a license to operate that, but guess what, outside of that, Yeah,
you have to have a
outside
license.
of that, if you go, yeah, man, you have to have license to operate that system there. But guess what? If you go outside of that perimeter now, with that, you know, it's a 15-year you get, you know.
Yes.
You can understand what I say to
It
yourself.
can
If you go out,
it can discharge pellets.
yeah, so if you go outside of the perimeter where you're licensed for,
Yeah.
you'll get your 15-year. You
Yes,
understand
right.
what I say to yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to have a license.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
there's a license to operate that
But the
kind
water
of
gun,
activity.
man. The water gun.
But me, as me say, me don't want to hear about it really.
Water rate, you know.
Me say, but me don't want to know about the water gun. Me don't know about it. Me don't know why if it involved. Me don't know about that.
Yeah, them talk about water gun.
The water gun.
Yeah, water
But me
gun.
can ask still. Never ask.
Yeah, them talk about
Never ask
water gun.
somebody. Never ask somebody. Me can ask somebody. Me fine.
And the other one, them things say, me no up with. You know,
The
me no up
funny
with that
thing
one.
right now in
Them little
this
thing is
story,
about not the water.
Yeah.
Go on there. You dare say something there. You dare say something. There. You dare say something.
What is that?
Dab.
Talk with him. Dab.
Start the man.
Dab, no, sir.
Yo.
Dab. Talk the man.
No, I was saying that. Okay, so that means they would have banned the water gun then from coming in the country.
More than likely if that's the case. More than likely if that's the case. More than likely if that's the case.
Okay.
You bring green water gun, red water gun, and blue water gun. Yeah, and it might made in China.
Yeah.
You know, for the age. Tree. Can I put age on it, you know? For the age.
Why let me box me bring up the spell of Paul Stewart?
You know, tree to five.
You can't take my own stick.
Alright, yeah, right. Well, let me feel. We're going there till late so you can't jump in later. No, you have Paul Stewart, I said. Hold on, wait. Alright. Wait, I'm seeing myself one talk to. Where, Paul, what one?
Yeah, when I come up.
Yeah, but you up, man. Where are you?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, what we think the government are trying to do, it might come across as being harsh. I think the government are trying to attempt to break the gun culture. It has been in Jamaica for a while back. And if you're, as me have 54-year-old now, and if I found them time, I know you have tie gun.
And I hear you police and soldier with you. All kind of boat gun, man.
Yeah, and what other generation have built themselves around them type of gun culture, you know. So the government are trying to break the culture of gun. You know,
But Paul,
yeah.
what is the biggest sport? What's the biggest gun sport in Jamaica right now?
What's the biggest gun sport?
Yeah.
Bird shooting.
But you have to have a license for that.
Yeah, but you know, really matter. They can't break the gun culture because the big man them buy them Remington and them shotgun.
No. That's entire. No.
Just to get it right, Paul. What I know, Paul? And they have the little youth, them little 11-year-old and 10-year-old, follow them with them rifle, go shoot bird. Remember, you know, Paul? So if you go break the gun culture, I look at 10-year-old and 11-year-old not be angry. A shotgun to shoot birds. You don't have to buy your little 11-year-old son.
No, but
Yeah.
Wait that soldier, make that further develop the house. You remember now, you know, bird shooting is a licensed environment.
It's a culture. It's a culture.
It's a licensed environment.
Yeah, but it's a part of our environment.
No. Not all of us can go shoot bird, you know. And we have to have a license to do the shooting.
Right.
It's important that you know that. So we must confuse the whole process, you know. As they say, the government are trying to break the culture and have our fascination with the gun. May I get a card? So may I come back? May I get a card? That's what answer.
So, again, but Soji, if you went to the gun shop to purchase a Remington Can you walk up, can you use that Remington on the day-to-day road? You must have bike for a sport, don't you?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But I agree. So it's a culture.
No, alright, so Ian, watch this. I know classism they're going to. Yeah, but let me tell you something. I know classism never going to. But what is, how much percent say the 11 or 10-year-old youth will go to the father for birth shooting?
Yeah.
Or go and take up a gun to commit murder, analyzing and all these things. How much percent say that why happen? It is naturally just as it is more than likely it will never happen. If you understand what I'm saying to you. No, think about it. If they can afford to go that, it wouldn't be a culture literally of killing, analyzing people. It is literally just a sport like everywhere in the world. But what we have in Jamaica is that the young youth in the street like me and Theo and me, we go up in the street, we would have see if we take up a gun if we lick down a man. You understand what I say? If we lick down a man, nothing else. Me not take you up if you want to go over south, go over the bush, go do some shooting a bird, analyzing a bird. You understand what I say?
That's a practice become perfect, you know.
Yes, but you understand what I say?
Think then to analyze things. It become natural.
No, but we are not. Yeah, what I'm saying to you, analyzing things. I have fallen into the situation where me do the army, do my time in the army. But you have to understand here, there are curves to everything. There are limits and there are lines drawn to everything. If you're a bird shooter and your children will come out, you can afford to go and shoot bird. Yeah. Your children will not come out to be criminals. Right. Let me put it simple. You understand what I'm saying, Squitty? That is what they're going to be doing all their life. You understand what I'm saying, Squitty?
So Mr. Silveira now, hold on. Mr. Silveira now, we're analyzing why. With one bullet to the pum-pum.
Allegedly, no, allegedly.
No, man, you can't allegedly, man.
No, man, allegedly, man, still, no.
You get charged, man. You can't allegedly, man.
No, man, I still alleged, man. The man is sentence, man.
Still
alleged, man.
Alright, allegedly. Wife said, dinner party. Wife said, put it out her pum-pum. No, she can't swallow but she nanny at the maroon. One person we know say take bullet in the body and shoot them back. But we are getting the culture story, they don't.
So Ian, make the point now.
The point what I make is that the privilege when him commander, no one did know say him privilege or him grow up. He would have come up with such intention. Smart intention. Like him watch some FBI, some movie that they want to find out.
Ian, you can't go extreme, sometimes. Listen to me, man. It's a one-off case. Well, I know, man.
I ask you now. Brother, man, I ask you. He may have the intention, long time man alive, bird, frog,
No.
I think them you and them class are supposed to be defense, protect them family, them life. Like I said.
But you have the one man who are going to do that, you can't escape from that. Yeah, the one man who are going to...
Spitty, when me I said to myself, so yeah man have the nerves there. They have sex.
Yeah.
Man.
We can't get too funny.
Well, I know, man, and take your gun now. Slide it up. Fire. Intended, the man intend to analyze with immediate effect. Then, he can't say, I'm going to go off in her bed,
A 3 times, and a 1 time, a 3 she gets.
Jesus, please, Paddy. No, you see what me have to say. So, the culture where the government fear go after, I don't feel one set is to go after the privilege them to, So the 10-year-old them not fear angry and fire.
No, Ian, man. No, Ian. Me not think say that. No, Ian, man. Me not think. No, Ian, sir.
No,
Yeah, Jappy ball, yeah.
what the man think?
when the man says a cultural thing, right? It is a cultural change. They might try implement, right? You can't mention a sports event and a
Well, I learned.
No, but we are
hold on. That is a strong one. That they no relevance in them too.
Alright, hold on.
I'm done, bro. Hold on, you can't correlate those two things, right? It's a cultural thing whereby it dominates the gun aspect. The gun thing it dominates the minds of it's like it imposed itself in a when it's a culture, it means something that people practice, right? Like from they know them name.
Yeah.
From before they know them name, them know say gun finger, them know say gun finger. This man win race on a bus blank, party a blank a bus. And it has become a thing whereby us it does if something even happen and impress with a man go back.
You know, you see, you know, man, I get them a well and him waist and not under him waist.
Alright. Yes, so it just become a norm.
So it become a culture.
So basically, yes, it become a bad thing like that. It becomes something that is accepted amongst the people.
If I hear a man today say, "Big here, 10 gunshot yet," he never will have gun in him life yet.
Alright, he just see it in a show.
Gentlemen,
can I get the floor for 1 second?
One party.
Yep. Alright, look on it. From America get independence, they get the right to bear arms, which means once you're a well-thinking citizen in America, you can own a gun, right? And yet still, till this day, them a fight for gun control, right? And remember, they have the right to bear, them born with the right to bear arms. We never born with the right there. We have to prove ourselves to bear arms. But one of the issues them, when we see them still not look on, is that them should make it easier for law-abiding Jamaican citizens to own firearms.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's what them should have strived for.
That is exactly what me I can say. Thank you
I
very
was
much.
I was listening to this conversation and waiting for somebody to say what I'm just saying a while ago. The statistics, but now wait for it, Now wait for somebody to say, yes, we need to make it easier for Jamaican people to own guns. Now wait for it, And I have the numbers, and hold on, quickly, I have the numbers. I have the numbers to show what is really going on in the United States. It's not a great thing. I'm not going to take long, gentlemen. I want to give you some of the statistics. First of all, the United States is the country with the highest rate of gun ownership in the world, right? The highest rate. For every 100 Americans, there are 121 guns. For every 100 Americans, 121 guns. The next closest, we never talk about the small place them, is Yemen and war go on there. 52.8, 53 guns per 100 people in a Yemen. Alright, that's the facts. Now, I go to the beauty. Remember, when LNC just saying, yeah man, we need to free up the gun them so that more Jamaicans have guns to defend themselves. Listen to what is happening in America. Listen, my brethren, what is happening in America. Mass shootings in America are going up. It has come down a bit. The highest was in 2021, 689 mass shootings, where 4 or more people get shot.
Judge.
Hold on,
But that's how I say, man. You see, most of these people that commit these mass shootings, they were under FBI watch prior to these shootings. And the FBI
not necessarily.
nothing about it.
Not necessarily. So what the argument,
research, man.
the argument that he's making is, look, the reason why all of these shootings is going on is because the police now doing their job. That is what he said. But it is not true. It's not true. The willful shooting of people in America is over 15,000 a year. Rough it out at 17,000. Every year, Americans are shot. And the number is steadily going up. In 2015, it was 13,000. Last year, it was 17,000. This thing is an epidemic in them country. And a lot of people not recognize it too. Suicide by gun is actually very high. About 20,000, we give you a rough number. About 20,000 suicides by gun take place in America every year. I have a friend a Jamaican friend who work in the hospital system, and she said it's terrible when they come in and they don't die. Them shoot themselves in a squitty. They shoot themselves. But if they don't die, they mash up them mouth, them still alive, them shoot out piece of them brain, but they're still alive. It's terrible. So I'm saying this argument that we need to free up the guns in Jamaica is a foolish argument and it will make things worse. That's my point. If you don't want more statistics I can give you, it is an epidemic in America. And what is causing it is the gun lobby, the people who make money off of the guns. They are paying the politicians to keep the system the way it is. The states, now, as you know, Squitty, the states them are a different level of strictness when it comes on to guns. All of the worst states in terms of death rate from guns are Republican states, the one that went free. Mississippi have the worst, Louisiana, New Mexico, Alabama, Missouri, Montana, Alaska, all of the worst ones them. All of the worst ones them. And the Republican states. And the Republican states.
That's what I said, well thinking.
So I'm saying, please, let's come off of this argument. We can kill you with statistics tonight on this thing.
So you're saying, George, so you're saying that it is not right for Jamaicans bear arms legally?
I am saying this idea that we should have a constitutional right for everybody who owns guns is foolishness.
Well thinking
is
saying.
Who determined who is well thinking? Who determined that?
Well, in a Jamaica,
just like how when you go for a driver's license, you have to get a medical form from a doctor to confirm, say you're fit to go up on the road, go drive.
This is not the United States. This is their thinking. You're coming with American thinking. And I'm trying to show you that this American thinking. This American thinking. Hold on. The death rate from guns.
Today in Jamaica, you have to have a medical form. You have to have a medical form from the doctor say you're fit to go operate vehicle.
Fit and proper.
And I like back in the idea,
Operator, machine.
You have to medically and mentally sound.
Yeah, man.
Listen to me, man. Having gun free is not a good idea.
But George, I know like say we are going now and shop to buy a gun and step out back, you know. It not mean that way, it would mean like you could train and you pass the fit and proper test.
No, but you know, so the funny thing about it in Jamaica when you do that, you know, them have to train. You have to go through training and the slightest thing you would feel, you know.
You feel and you to go back again.
Brethren,
so I'm saying, if police...
It's rare when the guns actually benefit you. It's rare.
Even when the police officer we have got for a license firearm, you know. I forgot through a different training. I do know how to fire a gun, you know. I forgot for a different training to get a license firearm, you know. And you can feel that too, you know. But him still bear arms for the state. But the personal gun, he must prove to safety and fit and proper. So I think that if more Jamaicans, more well-thinking, use the word well-thinking, more well-thinking Jamaican bear arms, yeah, I think the country will be more safer, knowing that, you know.
Yeah. It's just like when they talk about this whole bird bush vibe.
Yes.
A lot of these parents carry them children with them go bird hunting. And the children use the firearms in the bushes without the knowledge of their FLA. A lot of the time, these same parents carry the kids them to the range, go discharge weapon at the range.
With the intention of him when him reach,
yes,
at the age to bear a firearm, him gonna get a user's license. Yeah, yes. Get a license. And that's the truth.
As far as me see it, as our man said today, all of this thing still boil back to classes.
No, we don't want to go there so still. We want to go to well thinking and law abiding. Look, that's the word. Where's the word? Law abiding.
You see the statue about this world we live in now? Sometimes we have to just call things as them is.
Yeah, but sometimes we have to use the word law abiding.
Alright, let me show you something. I work in an office, right? With 6 firearm holder, right? And based on how the man them see me operate, every day the man, it's like the man them scrutinize me daily. And the man them must say, yo, you know, say, me feel say you carry, you know, man, but to how you move, straight, we just can't prove it. Cause them carrying and them making no, and them making no so they carrying in case they try nothing, you know.
Yeah, cause them are exposed.
Who will them carry it up there?
I'm not exposed, Squitty.
Them who will them carry it up there?
Them a competition shooter, you know. Them a competition shooter, man. So them will show you them video where them go overseas, go compete and all them something. Right?
And true, you know,
But at the end of the day,
them say they want to know how you do it.
no man, they feel no, me not carry one. Me not like to carry one, but the how me move this thing.
Well, I know. When I say, you not show no video, and they don't see no bulge nor nothing. Them want to know how you do it, how you conceal it, so need that you not show it, not talk about it.
No man, but yeah, I don't know Squitty. Me a bit overweight, you know, so even if I have it, you would even know say me have it. Cause me have a virgin when me and him always do camera installation, you know.
You know the right
and
thing, the right thing that you know.
Yeah man, and him thicker than me in a body now when him have film when you don't even know him. Cause him have on him big t-shirt and he
supposed to be an element of surprise.
And he laying over it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an element of surprise, I know something to talk about.
Yeah man. I remember like what me hearing that talk about earlier, you have a quick, you know. I that feel enough, man. I that feel enough, man, you know. You have a quick man. A man pull up on you. You have less than 2 seconds. Look, you get to us. Put him again, you know.
Yeah, but it depends where you have it. It depends where you have it.
Yeah, but the man say move away to team belly or cover it. So him can't take too much
back again.
That's joke, man. Me and that man, they are listening to me see that man pulling in less than a second. Yeah. I better come at the window.
What time we
Yes, man. What time hosters? The hosters play a big part.
What time hosters and waste, man, in less than 2 seconds that out and I easy man off of the car door, man.
And never discharge it.
Yeah, man.
And never discharge it.
He never once a man see up on him, he's off of the car door.
Yeah, but you wrong, they say if you pull it off, you discharge it.
I am intimidation, so you just make him move. But as we say, as a judge I say, and what we are saying is that I think, me don't know, but me think if it's 75% of Jamaica, and Jamaican, well-thinking, law-abiding citizens, yeah? Your arms.
To all Jamaica run and over believe that.
I think Jamaica.
To all Jamaica run and over believe that the Rasta.
Yeah, but we can't take that from the people. Judge. Yeah.
Me go show you a little pre, and it's going to left you meds for the rest of the night. If we yeah, man, you're good, man. Judge, you're good, man.
Judge, live in the United States of Jamaica.
All right. Squitty, hear that one now. If we get crime down to, let's say, for 4%, where I just 1 and 2 little predator last year and 1 and 2 little minor burglary are going.
Yeah.
The security company them. The only service that the only services that the security would be providing are surveillance for those that watch your property for you. You're not going to need to hire a security guard because the surveillance team are watch your place for you. If something look out of whack, them short response and response go look upon it. You don't need a physical guard on the compound again. Right?
Yeah.
The police, you're not going to need a specialized team of police again to go for certain man because everybody are going to operate within a certain level of behavior based on how the system are run, right? All of them look a factor here.
So say the crime rate will go down. It a fall on the security company
apparatus. Yeah, man. Alright. Remember, look on the very early robbery them one day. You don't realize that them totally stop 0 to nothing.
Yeah. How you think
remember, say every other week we used to have
some inside operation?
Yeah, partially inside, but I believe said the root still inside, it's just that them say, yo, go on, get what we need already. Or we distract you from something, or we there try learn something else, and that I just want sidebar, you understand? Cause remember, when people in power and do things, them use certain things to distract you from where you need to see. I don't know who in there so want to read 48 laws of power, but you have a thing where them say, throw some red and take people off of your sense sometime. Sometime when you want to draw the masses' attention to something else.
Yeah.
For something and me still do investigation and to find out what was taking place behind the scenes. I believe that the whole beryllium thing there. I remember, a few months after the beryllium saga done, them lock up a man who work at beryllium, him and his girlfriend, for lot of scamming. Don't it?
Yeah.
Alright. So them find a large sum of money. So why him never get locked up for the money we're missing from beryllium? Why a lot of scamming? That does sound strange.
But maybe they don't link him to that.
No, me just assure you something for that speaking.
Mm.
Me would have suspect say boy that charge him for that, but lot of scamming. Cause the large sum of money you find in a yard. How could you link him to lot of scamming and not fleecing money out of the company you work for?
Yeah.
I don't know if this ever reach now, no got ATM go withdraw money. And you get counterfeit money from the ATM.
So you have to get it back, you have to get it out of the bank and you get back the money.
Draw $100,000 and $20,000 and knock off. And thank God in the bank it happened.
Get it back, you get it out of the bank and you get back your money.
Yes, man. Right in the bank. But just go there with the stack of money and the card and everything and don't say you see.
And the receipt. Yeah.
And everything.
Of course.
Richard, there's a lot of things that take place. With your whole heap of things are going on the land here where we now.
Sometimes I work and they work on the bank. I run counterfeit them too,
If some things happen sometime, I would just take it for face value, I would not dig deep. And just like how them say the Rockefeller and the Rothschild them run the world financial thing behind the scenes and we just go on day to day in a blissful ignorance. Yeah man, I strongly believe say there are a whole heap of things at foot but we just not pay no mind because it not affect we as well my brethren that say it not impact on the price of rice. So we don't pay no mind.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, let me tell you something. The gun problem in Jamaica will not be solved because the United States is the source of the weapon. It's like in a boat and it have holes and the water just come in. You try to bail out some of it, but more come in. America produces a lot of guns and they do not care where that the guns go. Even in Canada, even in Canada, Squitty, it is a problem. It's not as big a problem as Jamaica, but most of the gun shootings in Canada is because of illegal guns from the United States. It's a simple fact. Let me give you a case.
What George is trying to allude to is that there is a politics behind the gun system. Right?
It's money. The politicians are being paid by the gun manufacturers to keep their mouth shut so that the government can
and the
sell
man them
more.
when they're behind the gun movement, it's bigger than Jamaica, right? So if you can't do
the politicians are being paid. I'll give you an example. There's a case that I was reading about. There's a case I was reading about quickly. Listen to this. It's happening in Clarendon. in Clarendon, I can't remember the name of the gun, but the police give this gun a name and them never said the gun yet. Like them call the gun Matilda. Police in Clarendon call the gun Matilda because when them do the ballistic on the whole of dead body, it come from, or I shouldn't say the unalive body, it turned out to be from the same gun, the ballistics. Here how the police find Matilda now. A off-duty policeman was in a bar in Clarendon, and a gunman come inside there, and the police outdraw him and unalive him, and them take the gun off of him, and when them do the ballistics, that was Matilda. When them trace Matilda Squitty, it come from somewhere in a North Carolina. Them the last registered owner for Matilda is he died of natural causes. But all know the police in Jamaica don't have a clue how Matilda reached Jamaica.
You mean I have no clue?
Well, maybe
Tell us the things are not the way they see me, no?
Probably them know. But the point I'm making is these weapons are leaving the United States.
General, a brown man bring it down, man. A brown man bring it down. The same brother who take them, man. I bring it down.
The same, the one man with the man alive. Canada every day.
You remember, you can send cross the border and then come down, you know.
Why? The point I'm making is America has an unlimited supply. Americans can send 100 million gun come Jamaica and them not miss them. The amount of gun them have. They can send 100 million gun come Jamaica and them not miss them the gun there.
And the general.
And they really scan what go out, you know, them will scan what come in at them country. Exactly.
Alright, you are going on now, my general. You know what I say though, for the legal firearm all of them right now, them experiencing shortage of ammunition and firearm, you know. Cause the last person I know get film license recently, him that we actually import film firearm because he couldn't get none out there.
That's probably the one where he want.
Yeah.
No man. No,
yeah,
man.
probably the one where he want.
That one we want, not did it.
We want, them not.
Alright, no, what happened, you know?
They're not going.
No, what happened is that him they have a very short list of what they did to select from. Cause most of what they did are like where a man care back. No man, like someone use already. Like a man they have something and him tell that one and him buy something new. And him carry the gun shop.
So you say them on glove use one. Them on glove
Nothing fresh now come in. Nothing fresh now come in.
Because the man not get you with no license that much again.
Yes.
That's the problem. So why them gun shop
remember say the machine don't arrange incident too, you know. You remember that incident with the machine don't arrange? The gun machine don't arrange.
Why make ammunition?
Yeah man, I remember say then they find a competition gun where like a foreigner they sell to the range, you know. We never go through the right channels, you know. You remember that incident, man?
Yeah, man, remember from Manchester?
I don't want to forget this number. All gun-related deaths in the United States is for everything related to gun. 47,000 Americans are unalive by a firearm every.
Yeah, but 47,000 to over 300 million.
That's an epidemic.
Yeah, but you know, them numbers I can't understand, you know. So all them say they're the murder capital of the world.
Because we are 2 billion.
More dirt than we.
Per capita.
Per capita, right.
Well, that's why. Oh, so them use maths to try and make we look like how we are do things.
Well, I know that, because we only have 3 million. Remember, them have 300 million.
No,
300 million.
We are doing it against population density.
Exactly. So if you have little bit of your number high comparison to them, you have more.
If you have $3 million, I want to buy a Bentley. Something wrong with you. If you have 300 million, I want to buy a Bentley. Something that good. But 3 million, I want to buy a Bentley. Man, say something wrong with you, but we'll get the rest.
I'll give you a joke now. Yeah, Joe, no. If you have the 300 million, you know, and you approach the people with Bentley, you know, and the man with the 3 million go, and when they run the tour on the file and look for how to operate, you know, Bentley might not give the man with the 300 million, you know, based on what you can remember, you know, I think some of them luxury brand, you know, they don't want you to do modification to them vehicle, you know.
I dream like anything.
Buddy, but the man go with the money for the man. Bentley,
no,
the company name. No, man, I talk Bentley, I talk the company will sell it, you know. Man, I sell you, man. I not even know. What we are saying is that you have 3 million people. You have 3 million people, and you are liquid 1,000 of every year. Soon and very soon, if the breeding population that woman no have no picking again. No catch up there. The Jamaica never live. There again, father. I'm not trying to say. Remember, say the birth rate gone down to, you know. Woman, the Jamaica woman talk about career instead of having picking, you know.
Not a career backside, man. That is whole thing where woman are touching one another now. That's the problem.
That's same birth rate. A man breed woman, so man want a man go breed her and not take care of it. Because you find a man for your sexual activities, find a woman for make sure come, because it's all you want to do, you know, is come and she good.
Yeah, but still, you know, when we want to say my little piece, but you're too. In reality, you know, it's very, 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 very harsh, you know. Like, there's no going around saying it's a very harsh rule, you know. If you get 15 years, pay one pipeline when you're real, right? But there is a whole heap of legislation and mine and talk go through it because in our way, you have to think like the gunman them, the pew man them, right? Because well, I believe I will say much, but gun pew man, what them do, you see, them order 10 real gun and them order 10 fake gun. Right? You hear that from one good source, one credible source.
The battery are dead.
I'm going to hear it from.